Hello, and welcome to Gossip on Digital EQs. I'm your host, C. Woods, and this is where science and technology open the world around you. Stay right there, you're with me, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Home systems, Xbox or PS3, which one should young people have? I'm your guy. Stay right there. Hey, so, as an FYI, Xbox established itself with an early footplace in the market because of its early available options when it was first released. But the PlayStation 3 is a social beast, which gives it favor. And you can access all your famous websites like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, cwoodsmusicnotes.tumblr.com. You can do all that. But that's really not going to give us the answer we're looking for. So, we're going to attack both at each strong suits. Gameplay and wireless controllers. Stick with me, let's see what we find out.
What I found out was that the Xbox 360 spoke to me. I almost called the search off right then. But I know to be better is to know better, so every technology device deserves a fair shake. So I created a gamer tag and started racking up points, bringing them great visual graphics, character and sound effects, and hidden rewards. Hidden rewards, like having Robin for the new Batman Arkham Asylum game on the Xbox 360. So while taking the time to create my own avatar, I really enjoyed it. Then it was time to pay the PlayStation 3. Not struck by the same impact as with the Xbox 360, the PS3 seemed to bore me after I played some games and looked up a couple websites, limitedly I might add, causing me to lose excitement for the game console, which is not a good thing for a company whose product demand is marketed to a young person looking for a perfect home system to buy. I think info on gameplay has been found, and I'm going to move on.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with the PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3 is just standard, it's just the same system with a new engine behind it. As somebody who has to shop his own feng shui, the only sleekness that I found to be with the PlayStation 3 is how bomb it would look underneath my 40-inch Samsung television. That's 1080p LCD, high definition. You know what I mean? Just for those who know. So anyways, with the Xbox though, I felt like the gameplay was smart. I felt it was exciting. I felt it was more interactive, bright. Whether it was shooting games, action, or sports, it just felt good. Literally playing with the Xbox 360, it felt like I was a living legend and not just a Class F street rat. So the gameplay was amazing. It's really Xbox 360, and it made me jump in. So controller-wise, I'm going to go with the Xbox 360 just because of the clutch feeling it gave me. It made me feel like the right man was in there for the job. I was so connected. It's like I said, it made the games more fun, more emotional, just something I could stick with better. As far as the PlayStation 3 controller, it has the same hookup as in the Xbox with 4, but it's just a little smaller. The balance in my hands just threw off my action. It took off my competitive edge because I was, paying attention to more if it was going to slip out of my hands, rather than if I was going to be able to shoot the guy I was aiming at. Now it does have a really sleek look, which I touched on earlier. The black with the blue and the graphics that the PlayStation 3 controller has is awesome, but I don't know if it's enough to really make me purchase it as a home system. So between the two, the one I choose for you to buy, suggesting the Xbox 360. The Xbox 360 is where it's at, is where you should go and should be in your house. So, do that. That's a good choice. Okay? So anyways, so stay right there. When we come back, we're going to be talking on our Twitter wall, and we're going to be talking about widgets. And if you know what effing science is. Alright? Don't go nowhere. C. Woods.
Special.
Hey, so check this out. For all those who don't know what a web widget is, a web widget is an application that's a software gadget. It's a device that can be found on screen, and it derives from the source code reuse. And it's an awesome tool. A lot of people don't know how to use it, and I'm probably sure you're looking at this program like, how can this open up my world? Well, for instance, it's a clock, it's a ticker, it's an auction ticker, it's a weather display. It keeps you informed, and knowledge is power. Stay strong, Americans. Knowledge is power.
What's up? Don't go nowhere. There's more gossip on Digital EQs coming up next.
Hello, American people. Thanks for showing up this afternoon. It's also exciting to see the day crew in the audience. Now to the point. We are all American niggers. Ha ha, and what crack did you blacks dot the token black guy to two whites? He mixed. Payback is a motherfucker. And I am albino, not white, and our plot to take back the world is lies, party, and a hell of a lot of sea woods.
Hey Chip, isn't it funny how this girl right here looks totally underdressed? But I am standing here in line with a bodyguard. Yes, so okay, we will call this a lost lead.
Love sea woods, love blue wall, love the creator. Babies are cool, kids are smart, and boys love discovery.
Hello soldier, Project Cotton Ball is up and my mom said bitch gotta go. Can you love me enough to keep bums away from me until I find a man?
Yes, for sure. I love girls that love men, American men.
Yo, what's poppin'? She was, man. Gossip on Digital EQs. We back right now. We looking at our Twitter wall, actually. Seeing what's going on with that right now. We actually got some people right there. Howie Mandel retweeting. NFL, Packers, Cowboys, and Ravens will have reason to be thankful if Albert Beers picks the right. Let's see, sorry. Got a couple. Flat Chuck Norris, the Oracle writes, I love reading inspirational quotes. I get mine here. Go ahead and check what he's talking about. Thinking watching a good movie, might just watch the last song. I never heard of that, so I don't know if you guys ever heard that song. So White on Rice tweets, Drake's Bay, Tom's Bay, Point Reyes, Napa, and some eating at all the locations is best Thanksgiving before it even starts. Yeah, always eat, always take care of yourself. Let's see what else. Let's see if we can get some more big timers in this for you guys. Let's see. People. Always know this. I unicorn bitch. Is this hold on? I unicorn bitch. This is Run 2 OBW talking to you. There's somebody called is Gucci bitch out there. Be careful, because with a name like that, you kind of look like you're biting a little bit. Let's see what you're talking about. Justin Bieber. Oh, and it's a little bit in Spanish, so I don't speak too much Guadalajara, so you guys don't have to check her out. Corn bitch. Check her what she's tweeting about. And then let's see what we got. Activities. On profile, right? Okay, so pinch my salt. There's 4 everywhere. I think I've even managed to get in my side of it. How do you go into a bad area of a place and wait for 10 minutes and still not get service? By being a dumbass. Bonnie Stash, I pray that you can swim. Yeah, I pray a lot of people can swim. It's not easy out there. What else we got? Oh, look, I just said it. Look who it is. There's Gucci bitch. Laugh out loud at Platinum City 9-1, the real Karis 22. So this nigga just threw some ones on me, and I swear it. See, I told you. Gucci bitch is out there doing her thing. I'm actually favorite that right now. I'm actually tweet that, retweet it. Cause more, let's see out there doing her thing. I just did it. Said NBA put something up. NY fans, pick up the Jordan Retro 3s Friday. So they still making money, but they can't get no games going on, huh? NBA, man, you guys should be ashamed of yourself. Let's see, who else we got? Marquise Daniels, an NBA player, speaker of the devil. Chitlings, is that correct way of saying it? Retweet. Chitlins. Yeah, who eats chitlins anymore? Right? It's just so over with. I can't get enough of the secret. Here's more secret to the law of attraction. All right. Well, that's just been our wall for right now. You know what I'm saying? We just had to check some things out. But check this out. When we get back, we're going to be talking to Motown Maurice, and we're going to be having, guess what? Chicken butt. Be right back. Don't go nowhere. Gospel on Digital EQs. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Now I'm with my next guest right here. He's the new late night talk from his city. My guy's from Tampa, Florida. He went to Florida A&M, graduated in 2002 with a broadcast journalism degree. Let me take pleasure in introducing you to Motown Maurice.
Hey, what's going on, Chris?
Hey, thanks for stopping by.
Hey, thanks for having me on the show.
Man.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you know, we do it, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're doing it. Got a nice little spot here.
Yeah,
you know, I'm feeling luxury.
Man, as you should. You know what I'm saying? We want to do it with our friends, man.
Exactly.
So, you know, you're from Florida, and you've been out here in Cali for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Give us the low-key gossip on you, man, and what you've been doing. You know, you're an entrepreneur that owns his own video and photography company. You know, tell us about how you got started with that and how that became a mission for you.
Well, you know, as you said, in 2002, I graduated from Florida A&M University. So, like, in 2000 is when I really started getting into the broadcast aspect of my career, of my degree. And I knew right away that I did not want to be a reporter. You know, working long hours as a reporter, as an anchor, it just didn't seem relevant to me. But I do recall hearing a teacher say, one of my instructors say that he used to do a lot of freelance work. And then it hit me. I was like, you know what? I'm going to start my own company, and I'm going to focus on doing weddings and special events. So immediately in 2002, I started doing a lot of special events. And then by 2004, when I returned to Tampa from Tallahassee, Florida, I just immediately started it on a full-time basis. And I was just saturating Tampa, Florida, producing weddings, special events, fashion events, photography, anything around that. And it worked really well for me because I always had a passion for preserving memories. You know, I've got projects over 10 years old, and I still got copies of it. I still got the original stuff, so I just love preserving memories, anything that people want to see over and over. So by the time 2007 came around, I started to revisit a love of mine of doing talk shows. So I went from doing a webcast show to a live discussion forum for 2.5 years, and then I just somehow found my way into the late night arena in Tampa, Florida, and I put everything on the line in 2010, January to April. And that put me, after that, it put me through like a little state of depression, trying to figure out what's next. I grew a beard for 5 months. I'm talking about a serious, and people was afraid of me.
Really, yeah.
Birds will pop out from time to time, peek and go back in. That's how serious the beard was, right?
Yeah.
So after that period, I finally realized that, you know what? You know, LA is where I need to be because I outgrew my hometown. So I arrived here in Los Angeles September 19, 2010, and I've just been out here questing away, and it's just been a journey and adventure for me every single day, meeting new people, making new connections, and picking up clues along the way.
Yeah, that's something I can definitely relate to. I'm from Palmdale, as everybody should know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but let's talk about some of the best life connections you made up until this point that, you know, definitely had you feeling upbeat and successful about the early part of your career.
Well, you know, the first life connection, you know, it starts with my mom and dad, you know, my mom in particular, who's always there, always sending some good prayers and supporting me. And I've made some business partners that I've had along the way since Tallahassee, Florida, have been great to me. And the truth is, you know, my business, when I started my business, some of my first clients was friends from high school. I mean, and I did their wedding, and when I think back, it's like, whoa, you know, my friends from high school trust me with their memories. That's kind of unheard of.
Yeah.
And up till today in LA, I've had some friends from high school send me donations. So, I mean, it goes back from friends from high school, you know, friends from college. I mean, every chapter of my life, there's just been a few people that have just really supported me in terms of, you know, whether it be a mentorship, you know, ex-girlfriends still support me, married and all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's gay, baby. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Love is beautiful.
Exactly.
Love is really beautiful.
So I've just really been blessed
Yeah.
with great people. Actually, the first 9 months that I was here in LA, I'm skipping so much because my story is really in depth. But when I arrived here for my first 9 months, I stayed with a friend from college. And before I contacted her, I didn't talk to her for over 7 years.
Yeah.
Seriously speaking, over 7 years. I just made a decision to say I gotta be in LA. I found her on Facebook, and she was like, "Yeah, I look out for you." It was just that quick.
Yeah.
And then when I was thanking her, by the time I left, she said, "Well, you know, I guess this is my way of giving back to you for being so nice to me in college." She said it, I didn't even respond. I had to think about it for a long time, and I got back with her. And she basically said that I was nice to her in college. I didn't remember being nice to anybody. You know, I'm just being myself. So it just shows that you be yourself and you know, you're good to people. It might not come back to you at that immediate time, but 7 years later, that person is there to just help you out.
Right,
so,
and that door opens.
Exactly.
And that's what's up. So you're the proclaimed future late night talk in your city, you know what I'm saying? which is good. You know, can you tell us how you use expressive communication to, you know, get across your impact to your audience? And get that title, man. It's not easy.
Well, my city has proclaimed me the future of late night television.
Yeah.
All right? Which means on a national basis.
Right.
I had my start in Tampa, so I'm out here in LA so I can do it national.
Okay.
And my expressions, you know what? I realize that I can be fairly physical with my expressions. I'm already, you know, being real nitpicky on myself as I'm talking to you because I'm using my hands. I want to be careful around knock you out as I'm talking.
Man.
But
insurance.
I know, right? But you know, I like to be involved in everything I do. I like your energy. You know, my energy, one of my powers, I like to acknowledge some of my talents as powers, and I'm learning over time that how to use my energy and how to express it and how to convey it to the camera so those people watching can feel the energy and want to watch.
That's
you know,
right.
so energy is really important. Sometimes I look back at my old stuff and I'm like, man, I could have had more energy there. You know, so it's just something that you hone into over time.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, I look at you, I look at me, you know what I mean? I see you with your ice, you see me with my ice, you know what I mean? I see you with your blue organization, Blue Wall Productions is in the building, you know? So, you know, what's some of your hustling tips that we can also tell some of these young Americans, man? Keep it fresh to death, you know what I mean?
Hey, you know what? I'm telling you, I'm a bargain and under pressure shopper. I'm telling you, I shop when it's like for the event or under pressure when I need something. But without a doubt, when it comes to me, I don't know if it applies to anybody else, but I like colors.
Yeah.
You know, colors.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll put on like stripe colors, neon colors, and people just like it. It just kind of pops with me.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if it has something to do with the hair, it has something to do with my complexion, but me, I'm all about the colors, and I like to put it on a blazer. I like to throw a little blazer on, you know, and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
What's
your favorite color?
My favorite color, man. You mean red is good. You see something bright like, you know, blue is good, neon, anything real bright.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I've been actually, you know, a little green has been green and yellow's been working good for me. Yeah, man, it's all about the colors.
You gotta come back, man. You gotta list the whole colors of the company, man. Come back dressed your fresh, tell my audience anything you doing, man. It's always love, man, for sure. So when you fresh, you dressed up and you got ready for the event, you know, what you spraying on? What you smell good?
You know, so I like to spray on some Right Guard.
You know the right guy?
You know, I'm on to the Right Guard. I like to spray on some Right Guard. You know, sometimes when the budget's tight, just throw the deodorant in places, you know, where people don't, you know, recognize anything like that. Sometimes some food spices. You know,
so food spices. Come on, man. So look here, baby. I'm pepper hot.
You know, I like to go into the cabinet sometimes, you know, get something that might taste good with the food, some seasoning.
Yeah.
You know, ladies like
well, I mean,
taste me.
you must be the food, right? I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
you the meat, right?
I'm the main course.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So yeah, you know, so you know, that's just what it is, you know.
Yeah, man. Well, that's what's up, man. Like I said, we appreciate you coming on to the show, you know, showing the love out here. We wish you much success, like I said. You know, so Motown Maurice, you know, thanks for coming out.
Hey, thank you for having me on the show. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, for
Keep
sure,
doing
man.
what you're doing.
No, I will. Tell them people where they can find you though on Twitter and all that kind of stuff.
Hey.
Stay in contact with Motown. Be out here in Cali. Show them how we do.
No doubt. Everything associated with me is Motown Maurice. And the hub of all of the things that I'm doing is under MotownMaurice.com. It's my quest. It's called The Quest of a Late Night Talk Show host. So check that out. Leave a comment. You know, you can also find me on Facebook, Motown Maurice. Thank you. I look forward to you watching me on television.
There that is. All right, we'll be right back after these messages.
What's up? This is Motown Maurice, and you're watching Gossip on Digital EQs.
Special when you think back and you just talking to a friend.
So why didn't you want to say?
Alright, so that's it. That was this episode's low-key gossip on digital EQs. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm your host, C Woods, the Don Mega. It was awesome going over science and technology and how they open up your world. You know what I mean? Make sure you guys come back for the next episode. We right here. You stay classy, OBW.